Okay, so this is the card we're doing today. It's a simple, really a simple layout. So I've already cut my pieces, and so I'm just going to tell you what my measurements are, surprise, and I will have all these on my blog. I'll have a project sheet on my blog. So this is 5.5. I took a 5.5 by 8.5, and I cut it at 6.5 inches. So my advice to you is cut it at 6.5 inches, because then these pieces will fit better. Stampin' Up's cardstock has a 1/16 of an inch over a lot of times, all the time almost. And so by doing that, then you cut this off, and this is a little bit wider, but that is okay. That's not going to make any difference at all. So I cut this piece off of here, and then I scored it. Let's burnish this. I scored it at 2 3/4 right here. Okay. So burnish that as well. Okay. My camera seems a little bit low today, so I'm going to move you up just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. And so I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus because I want this to hold. This is the part that will be moved and carry the weight of the card, really. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to just insert it. This is the back of the card, the inside back of the card, and I'm just going to put that right there. I want to even with that edge, if possible, and straight, preferably. So I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to stand my card up, and I'm just going to go right there. That way it's nice and even with the edge of the card. Okay, so then I have a piece of wild wheat. We're using the DSP, the same one we used last week, ironically, the Wildly Flowering. And I love this paper. And so wild wheat is not one of my favorite colors, but it looks good for this. So I'm going to grab some green glue here. I'm almost out of adhesive. I have an order. It'll be here today. But I'm almost out of the Stampin' Seal Plus, and the green glue. So they're all on their way. So I'm just going to attach this to the inside of my card, which if most of you guys know, I don't usually do that. But for this card, I think I need to do it in order to line up the front correctly. So there we are. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. Then I have a piece of white that's 5 by 3 3/4, next size down, to leave that 1/4 of an inch, or that actually it leaves an 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Okay, now let's work on our front. The front is just this little flap right here. So I'm going to attach my wild wheat to the front here. Leaving that 1/8 of an inch all the way around again. And this is cut at, if you cut your paper down, you'll be better off. Okay, so cut that 1/16 of an inch strip off. No, don't, because I allowed for that in the belly band in here. So this is a little wider, and that's okay. So this will be 2 1/4 inches right here when you score, because you're scoring at 4 1/4 and you have a 6.5. So it's going to be 2 1/4 inches. So this will be 2 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of basic white that is 1 3/4 by 5. I'll just put that right there. And then I have a piece of the Designer Series paper that is 1 1/2 by 4 3/4. And we'll put that one on top. Okay. And then so there is our card, the beginning of it. And then I used Countryside Corners, and I cut out 2 shapes. It is not the largest one. I think it's the second to the largest. Maybe it's the third. Let me look. Yeah, the third and the fourth. So I cut out, this is my largest one. And this is the next one down. So if you're counting from the inside, it's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So I cut those 2 out, and I'm going to attach those. I'm just debating on how I want to do this one. Okay. Let's do some decorating first. Okay. So I'm going to decorate on here. And I cut, because this has a little bit of pink in it, I used the Moody Mauve, and I cut a piece of the DSP, this tan colored DSP that we have in this packet. I keep forgetting I don't have my headphones on today. So this one, this is what I used for the 2 pieces here that I'm going to attach. And they're going to go right on there. I haven't finished this. I need a tag. So I know what I'm going to use for my tag. I'm going to cut from Happy Little Things this one because it's a little bit shorter, so it fits better. I think it'll fit better on there. So let me just run over here and cut a piece of basic white. And that's a teeny tiny little greeting. And I think it will fit across there. These are pretty light in color. I don't think they show up as much as I want. I might do a white. What do you guys think? Should I put a white on top? I think that'll pop up. So let's see how that works. This might be just a little too small, but it might be okay. Guys, tell me what you think. It's going to go like that. Oh, I think that's better. And we'll go with those 2. And I think I will put this coming out the side like that, and maybe a little linen thread in here. And I think I'll do linen thread, actually. Let's try it. I know I don't want the wild wheat because there is or at least there was last year. I don't know if it came through or not. I think it did. The baker's twine, that's wild wheat. So let's do the 2 together. So this is the white, and I like that just because it's a little different and it's kind of earthy looking. And the white, I think, helps it pop out a little bit to stand out. Okay, let's put it on. So for this, I am going to do, I'm debating on what adhesive to use. Do I want to use a glue dot? I think I'm going to use my glue gun here. This is not a Stampin' Up! Product, guys, but I love it in that it gives me, maybe it's not going to work today. That was interesting. That was really dried in there. Okay, let's see if it'll work. Yes, perfect. It gives me just a little drop of glue. You can purchase it through scrapbook.com. Stampin' Up! Does not carry anything similar to this. Now, I have filled it with my green glue, just because I love the way that the green glue holds. And it makes it easy for me. So, let's put this one down first. I'm going to turn that over and let it sit while I get the other one ready. And press it good, and that way it's flat. And then we'll do this one. So it gets in those little tiny spots that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. The green glue, just the tip on that is just not quite as small. Okay. Oops. Let's turn that back over. Ooh. It shifted. Of course it did. It's not glued together. We go a little further out. We have lots of room. I just have glue on this tip up here, and I know that that's not going to touch anything, so let's just blot it off. Okay. Okay, let's put these together. Ah, wrong side. Okay, we're going to put this on wrong side. It's one of those days. Maybe I should have put them both on wrong side. I can't, yeah, this is not the right side. I didn't turn the lights on this morning in here. Maybe that's why. I have so much natural light in here that it's amazing. Okay, so I don't want those awful cut edges that stick up to show, so I'm just going to take my bone folder and go around them and just kind of smash them down since I put it on the wrong side. That'll help. Okay. Get that off of here. All right, now let's put this one in the center there. Boy, that looks busy, huh? Let's put my glue gun away. I almost wish I hadn't glued it all the way down. Let's see if I can pull it up a little bit. No, leave it alone. Okay. So let's put our bow on there. That we're going to do with a glue dot. Just going to add that right down here. And it didn't pick up my glue dot. So let's grab my Take Your Pick tool, and that way we'll get it. Works much better. Just going to put that down there. Okay. That looks... Okay, this is going to get attached right there. So let's put some adhesive, and I'm going to use my heavy duty one here again to get off of that. Okay, that should be good. And then I just want to close, that with the flap on top and center this on my card. And press it down. I think I have the crookeds today. You ever get the crookeds? Yeah, me too. Okay. That's okay. That's what says I'm homemade. I'm special. I took time to make you this special card, right? I know I forgot something. I forgot to put my DSP in here. So let's do that. I thought that looks really funny. I don't remember that white. So I have this piece, which is cut at 2 1/4. I believe it's 2 1/4. Yes, 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. So I still have a white border going around there. There we go. Now that looks better. Okay, we're going to finish off with a greeting. So I cut my little greeting piece right here. And I think I have to come up with a greeting. And I don't know. Oh, how about Happy Little Things is where I use the die from. So let's do, let's do You Are Incredible. That's a good one. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Remove these dies out of the way. You are incredible. Just realized something. This is why I don't like doing this. Yes, I found it. And that is not going to fit on my little, I just assumed it would because that was part of it. Okay, let's go with I know I used Thanks Friend before, and that came out of, I need something super small. A greeting that's labeled with love is what I used for this Thanks Friend. So let's just use that one again. Let me get it out of here. Okay, got it. That was a challenge. Okay, and a block. And I think we'll do it in early espresso. So let me grab that. I can stamp this without sticking my head in the camera. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, so this is going to go on dimensionals, the mini dimensionals. Grab that and a pair of tweezers. Oops, I lost him. I have one over here that's sticky, so it sticks to my hand. Okay, one of these is going to stick up higher. So this one, I'm going to put a second dimensional on top. Just this one over here, because the rest of it, I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. On the other one, I did need it because, so it's got two dimensionals on top of each other. I needed it because it was another layer on there, because I had popped those up. So I may not need it on this one, but we're just going to go right across there with our Thanks Friend. Let's see if I can make this straight. Not bad. Yeah, I probably didn't need that second dimensional, although it does make it nice and straight going across there. Okay, so that is my card for today. It's a buckle card. You could add some bling to this. On this one, I added the iridescent pearls. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you need any supplies, please be sure to go to stampwithdeb.com, and there you can click on shop at the top. And you can find me here every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, creating another card. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.